Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here. I saw one of their campsites not far from here.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
You're about to wish you had it. Incendio! You casting a full bodybind curse on all of my colleagues. I know a bodybind too. It's called a grave.
You made a mistake coming here. Ha! You're idiot!
Potato! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Glacier!
Shall we finish what we started? Back for more? Not the right. The land returns to the Expulsion! Expulsion! Tricky little thing. I shall be covered in expulsion! 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 Expulsion!
Might want to look at. Confringo!
Expulsion! Give it back! Ah! Expulsion!
They ain't built anything.
Expelliarmus! Wait, cricket and flapper!
Confringo! It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
What's that?
Expired! Instead, you're putting me to sleep. I thought you'd at least hold your own. Is that the best you could do? Somebody paid attention in defense against the dark arts class. No one so close. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. I won't go down as easy. Nice try. Child's play. Incendio. Pathetic. Is that all you know? Reductor. I think not. Incendio. You disappoint me. Had enough. Potato. Pathetic. Reductor. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Rise and fight. You'll regret that. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. No one reductor! Predictable. Seems you're run out. Incendio. Putting me to sleep. I thought you'd at least hold your own. Incendio. Is that the best you can do? I'm embarrassed for you. Protego. Expelliarmus. Somebody paid attention in defense against the dark arts club. I won't go down as easy. Protego. So close. Reducto! Is it always this awful? Reducto! Nice try! Reducto! I overestimated you. Serve your mistress! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! You don't want to try that again. Pathetic! Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. No one!
No one to share in my victory. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stack.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
With you in just a minute. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll! Oh, I can't believe it! Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Deke.
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howen said in Beasts class, that I should study as many. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So,
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Repulsor! Revelio! Do cooperate, won't you?
You got one!
I'll look after you. Revelio. Everything's all right now. Revelio. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Could it be a Merlin trial?
It's been ages.
No, you're there.
How
Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Incendio! Stupid one. Incendio.
No!
Stupid one. Stupid one. Placing.
No. I need to warm up. Shall we finish what we start?
Incendio. Revelio. Placing.
I hope you have your affairs in order.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. The beasts are safer now. Revelio. Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers.
Are there any?
Just one. Deke will see you there.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves get... So...
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Revelio. Revelio.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Revelio. Revelio.
No, you don't. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio.
Now, I'm only trying to help. Do cooperate, won't you? Everything's all right now. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
Lumos. Oh, no, you don't. I'll look after you. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. Deke supposes he'll be able to rescue.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience. Actually, perhaps another time.
Oh, your beast will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. Making your clothing. Why don't you try?
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. Revelio. Revelio. Came out nicely. I should show Deke. I use the enchanted loom, Deke?
Wonderful.
Will I?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however...
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Incendio!
You dare come near me?
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio! Oh. Ah.
Who lived here, I wonder? That wasn't too hard.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
I've had enough of Feldcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
You made it.
Wonder who lives here. Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be He's no idea. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been
Revelio.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Well, let's get this over with.
Somebody there? Hello?
I will make you pay. Get it. You've made your last mistake.
Fringo!
So, you almost had a lucky shot!
Expelliarmus!
This is almost too easy! Too slow. How did you do that? How nice of you to say. Put me down! That spell casting! I won't rest. You're weak, human.
Confringo!
Is that it?
Protego!
It's me!
Expelliarmus!
No! Pitiful! Nice.
Stupid!
Get. Don't listen to her again, I beg you!
Confringo!
Some of them taken out last week!
Confringo!
Stupid little moon calf! Far from home.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. We smelled smoke before my uncle and I could stop her. Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children, they didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by.
My thoughts exactly. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago. I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name...
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library?
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I am. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to...
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of... You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Incendio. Accio. Impulso.
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Revelio.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Lumos.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Lumos.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens
Revelio.
to me too.
Lumos.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Revelio.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so.
Very well. But that doesn't...
True.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. Did I mention that, apparently...
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you... I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Also, Accio, Lumos, Reparo.
Plants grow could be so interesting.
How wonderful to see you again.
Revelio. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along. Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand move. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a... After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into... Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bodra. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite...
And that's when you took over as the herbology...
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a... Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage.
What a string of bad luck.
Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental... His resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology...
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my... Lovely speaking with you. Have a... Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan...
Reparo. Levioso. Levioso.
Wingardium! Levioso!
What are you up to now?
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A prestige.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the course, we ourselves are not unlike.
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to hear it. Should be.
The perfect night for...
Oh, I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on? And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could...
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use...
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go, then. Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chart.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know. Lumos. Revelio. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Accio! Revelio. Lumos. Oh no, not this close to school, I mean. Revelio. Incendio.
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, and how you pronounce your... Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Incredible!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Lumos. Also. Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Such arrogance. Get accustomed to that!
Incendio!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Expelliarmus!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented
Can you help
powder.
me?
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. I suggest finding somewhere safe and being especially careful.
Safe? Careful? Yes, that makes sense. And you're sure you don't... No. Very well. Hopefully the Grim, or whatever it has foretold, doesn't get me first.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but,
Just exploring the country.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to... Now, I wouldn't dare... What do you say, my...
Something to consider.
Aye,
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.